Hello, everyone. I'm very pleased to be here joining you directly from Portugal, and many thanks to Delta Tech Korea to be participating in the Tech TIT conference. I'll be talking about the future development of intelligent manufacturing, the case of artificial intelligence development in Europe. My name is Sara Medina. I'm a member of the board of SPI, an international consulting firm with 85 full-time people and locations worldwide, including China and USA, and very strong activity also in Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia, and now also expanding to Korea. This presentation is divided under different sections. First, I'll talk about the European perspective on artificial intelligence, then about the Horizon Europe program, the major funding program from the European Commission, with the funding available of 100 billion euros from the Directorate General Research and Innovation. And finally, I'll talk about the business and research opportunities that exist in Europe and South Korea. Opportunities for the Europeans in South Korea and also opportunities for the South Koreans in Europe. Starting with the European perspective on artificial intelligence. The European Joint Research Centre, the JRC, is the European Commission's Science and Technology Service and has released a Science for Policy report that is able to provide evidence-based scientific support to the European policy-making process and also help identifying what are the European priorities for AI. So you can see this report if you scan this QR code. The EU also defines the 4 different pillars to foster excellence in AI. We have in one way the enabling of the development and uptake of AI in the EU. We have the making of the EU the place where AI thrives from lab to market, the ensuring that AI works for people and is also a force for good in society, and also the building of strategic leadership in high impact sectors. The next slides are going to highlight the efforts regarding intelligent manufacturing. Regarding relating priorities to future development of intelligent manufacturing, we have how AI and its uptake in intelligent manufacturing is being promoted with the Innovation for Manufacturing SMEs, I4MS, that has supported the uptake of digital technologies since 2013. We have the collaborative digital innovation hubs and also the European AI lab that further improves European AI competitiveness. Also the AI-specific Horizon Europe calls that envision contributions to the European partnership in AI, data, and robotics. Regarding also the relating priorities to future development of intelligent manufacturing, how AI and its uptake in intelligent manufacturing is being promoted. We have the AI for Europe initiative that features the cutting-edge AI developments and also trends, including for intelligent manufacturing. We have the AI, the critical industrial applications, a publication done by EASM and also DigiGrow from the European Commission, aiming at identifying the optimal mix of industrial policy measures for AI application. And we have the report on the current policy measures and also the policy opportunities that can influence policy making for AI in manufacturing. Now going into the Horizon Europe program, the major funding program from the European Commission from the Directorate General Research and Innovation. Has a funding of 95.5 billion euros. It goes for 7 years, since January 2021 until December 2027. And its goal is to strengthen the EU's scientific and technological basis and also to boost the Europe's innovation capacity, competitiveness and jobs, and deliver on citizens' priorities and also sustain the EU's social economic model and values. Here in this diagram, you have basically the division for Cluster 4, Digital Industry and Space, and the 3 pillars, the Pillar 1, the Pillar 2, and the Pillar 3. The Pillar 2 is focused on the different clusters, and also the global challenges and the European industrial competitiveness. And here you can see the cluster 4 called the digital industry and space. We have the pillar 1 with the European Research Council, and we have the pillar 3 with the European Innovation Council. Also, the Marie Curie program is on pillar number 1, and there is a specific project that we are involved, the Euraccess, that is also linked to Marie Curie. Here we can see examples of different calls that are also open to the participation of Korean researchers and Korean companies. Different calls with the different topics and the different deadlines. Regarding now smart manufacturing and logistics for SMEs in mass customization environments. So this was a project with a funding of 900,000 euros, so 0.95 million euros, and the duration until December of 2021, and the different objectives, including the identification of needs and enables of the start intelligent SMEs factories, also the development of a suitable intelligent business model fit for industry 4.0. Another example of another project, this one focused on the 5G for smart manufacturing with funding of 10.2 million euros. And the objective of the project was to make an assessment and a demonstration in real manufacturing environment, the potential for intelligent manufacturing, and also with the contribution to the development of future 5G standards for manufacturing. And the coordinator is Ericsson from Sweden. Still on Horizon Europe, South Korea is right now in discussions regarding Horizon Europe and is undergoing different talks with the EU in order to be associated to the Horizon R&D program. If successful, this will allow South Korea to join also the EU R&D programs, which offer almost equal access and also right to countries not in the EU in exchange for a budget contribution. As of 25 of April this year, the accredited conclusion has not been yet reached, but the process will continue. Regarding now the business and research opportunities in Europe and South Korea, the European organizations that want to invest and want to really find partnerships in South Korea, there are main factors that are essential for European companies to succeed in Korea. We have the identification and the verification of the business opportunity. We have the determination of what kind of market presence is required. You need to be patient and also commit to the market, and you also need to invest in people. Still, European organizations that have an interest in South Korea, we have a project currently going on that SPI is a partner. The Erasmus for Young Entrepreneurs Global is an exchange program financed by the European Union to facilitate the business exchanges between Europe and the different countries, including also South Korea. So entrepreneurs from Europe will be located in incubators from South Korea for a certain time, and then allow also the internationalization to South Korea. Now, the other way around, South Korean researchers in Europe, we have the Euraccess program. That is a program worldwide, also including a hub in Korea, that promotes the researcher mobility and also the cooperation. So researchers and universities from South Korea are going to be able to have a privileged access to funding programs from the European Commission, including also the Marie Curie, and also allow for mobility, allowing them to spend some time in Europe. Still on the interest of South Korean organizations in Europe, we have three main factors that are essential for Korean companies to succeed in Europe. The importance of strategic approaches and planning, the thorough understanding of the European market being required, and also the competencies such as sales and materials, the project execution, and also the management ability. Still on the South Korean organizations with an interest in Europe, We have that leading Korean artificial intelligence and machine learning data specialist, IFIDIC. They have announced the establishment of an overseas sales corporation, and its European headquarters are located right now in Luxembourg in Europe. And this decision has been facilitated by the Luxembourg Trade and Investment Office that exists in South Korea, in Seoul, and also by Lux Innovation, the innovation agency for Luxembourg. Still interest of South Korean organizations in Europe, we have the Naver Labs is the R&D subsidiary of Naver, and is the Korea's leading internet company, and is part of Naver, responsible for creating future technology. The Naver Labs Europe is the biggest industrial research lab in artificial intelligence in France, and is also a hub for Naver's global and AI R&D belt, a network of centers of excellence in Korea, Japan, Vietnam, and Europe. Another example now on the EU-South Korea collaboration on artificial intelligence, we have this center. This is a research and innovation project aiming to deliver a robust fog computing platform that is covering the whole cloud to things continuum, and also providing application-aware orchestration and provisioning of resources driven by methods of artificial intelligence. It has received funding under the Horizon 2020 Research and Innovation Program, was the funding program before Horizon Europe. So this is the end of my presentation. Here you have my contact details, my email. Again, many thanks to Delta Tech Korea for the very kind invitation, and many congratulations on this event that is going to be very successful. Thank you so much, and look forward to collaborating with you.